Here we have our Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has hit targets. I was actually more updated on Twitter. So if you have not followed me, oh sorry, it's X. If you yeah, just follow me on X. So ta-da! So as it hit, what was it, 6 days later? Yeah, after we hit this target, right? 108, 182. Wait, this is where we are right now. We actually did form green. We actually did form a hammer. However, the candlestick that was preceding the hammer was a big red body candlestick. So which means that things are super bearish at that moment, right? At the moment it was bearish. So yeah, but anyway, it's already hit targets and I'll be expecting a bounce soon. My guess is that there is going to be a weak bounce first, right? If you were to switch over to the weekly, you will see that, okay, let's click the eye. So you will see that this is a very big red candlestick. Very big red candlestick. The candlestick that was preceding it was also big red. And then before that was a bearish engulfing candlestick, which means that it's a trend reversal. We actually got two though. So this could be the very end of BTC's move. Right? This is as basic as it gets. Candlestick charting. Would we see a rally? Yeah, potentially we could. But the only thing is that, okay, let's zoom down to the smaller time frames, right? I'm going to assume that if we could close above these highs, then potentially we could be heading much higher, probably 116, right? The highs over here is at 113,451 roughly. So this could just be a very weak rally and then we could still drop lower. Absolutely possible. But should we close above this high, then we will anticipate more upside to come for BTC. To be honest, we could even clear all of these buy clusters. Dropping down to the 1 hour, you'll see that BTC, yeah, so you can see where the high is. This is the absolute high for BTC. And as you know, as it drops, you can see it forming lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Yeah, we keep forming lower highs. So what is the local high, right, for where we are right now? This is the local high. We have to clear this first before we consider this to be a trend reversal. So you may consider this as a bounce, but it's a very weak bounce. We've already formed a bullish divergence of sorts, right? It's a lower low. I don't see any signs of a bullish reversal, not on the smaller time frames yet. So my assumption is that very likely we could still see a little bit more downside for BTC, just flushing out anyone who is you know, in a stop, right? There's a where's the stop here? We'll probably get flushed because from here to here, right, it's a bit of a distance. So we might see a bounce right above the skinny pink line eventually. But we would love to see it clear these highs, and after that, eventually these highs. So one by one, we'll take it step by step. The fact is, we've already taken out these lows, right? This is a high time frame low though, that we've taken out. Right? There are many lows that we have not taken out. We have not taken out these lows. We have not taken out these lows. Right? There's another low over here, you know, that waiting to be taken out. Right? Look at these two lows here. Right? And this will be absolute ultimate bear as we drop towards under 50k again. Will we? Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Could we still zip a little bit higher potentially? But this is what you will call as premium. It's premium. It's premium. So this is not where you go long for BTC, unless of course we get a very nice high quality chart pattern, right? So if we were to take the previous dip that came for BTC, although we've taken out these lows, I would still expect, even if we were to clear these highs, right, I still would expect mountain ranges being formed eventually, right, and then dropping back under the skinny pink line. I'm leaning towards this at the moment for BTC. But anyway, dropping back down to the hourly, you will see that, yeah, so this is the low that came. How would you know if things are about to end? You will be able to see a bullish reversal chart pattern. This was an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, value 3 broke out. Consolidated above the skinny pink line on the daily. Pump out. Retrace. Final takeout of these highs and then pump. Just slap back down. So here we are. Right. Will we see a bullish reversal chart pattern? Remains to be seen. I don't see any clear signs of a bullish reversal yet. If anything, it's just bearish continuation all the way. This was a rising channel. If the preceding trend is bearish, the subsequent trend turned out bearish as well, right? To be honest, right, even this in itself is a rising channel. So again, of course, step by step, we have to clear these highs first. Once we clear these highs, oh, great. Or if we get an inverse head and shoulders over here, oh, even better. We could go much higher. So again, we'll see how it goes. Right now, I think the whales will probably be accumulating a little bit of BTC first, a little bit more of BTC first before a potential, bounce comes on for BTC. So I was asking the question, what do you think? Is it going to be a weak bounce or is it going to be a strong bounce? So strong bounce, I will consider it as the clearance of all of this high and then this high and potentially even this high as well. Not too sure about this, but yeah, very likely this as well. All the way up, right, before potentially dropping back down. So this will be considered a strong bounce, right? This, to be honest, will be considered a weak bounce. If we don't clear these highs, that's a weak bounce. So what do you think? Tell me what do you think, right? Find me on X and then just let me know what you think.